Bhitarkanika is a national park located in KENDRAPARA district of Odisha in eastern India. The national park is surrounded by the Bhitarkanika wildlife sanctuary. The Gahirmatha beach, which bounds the sanctuary to the east, separates its swamp region covered with a canopy of mangroves from the Bay of Bengal. It is confined to the deltaic region of river Bramihni and bitarani. The park, with rich biodiversity, is home to saltwater crocodile and many other species of flora and fauna. Bhitarkanika is a portmanteau of two Odia words, Bhitara meaning interior and Kanika meaning that which is extraordinarily beautiful. The Bhitarkanika mangroves were zamindari forests until 1952. The government of Odisha later abolished the zamindari system and placed the forests under the control of the State Forest Department. The following years saw heavy influx of intruders, and this took a heavy toll on the mangrove forests. Large-scale encroachment on forest land took place due to expansion of agriculture. In 1975, an area of 672 square kilometer was declared as a Bhitarkanika wildlife sanctuary. In the same year, the famous crocodile conservation project was initiated, and in September 1997, the Gahirmatha beach, which is one of the world's largest mass nesting ground of endangered olive ridley sea turtles, was declared as a marine life sanctuary, which finally led to the creation of the Bhitarkanika National Park in September 1998 with 145 square kilometer core area of Bhitarkanika Wildlife Sanctuary. In 2002, Bhitarkanika mangroves, which are the second largest mangrove ecosystem in India, were designated as Ramsar Site, a wetland of international importance. Mangroves are characteristic salt-tolerant forest ecosystem of tropical and subtropical intertidal regions, which typically occur on sheltered mudflats between high and low tide level in areas with high annual precipitation. Described as coastal woodland, they are also known as tidal forests or deltaic swamp forest. Bhitarkanika has a rich diversity of mangroves in India, extend over 145 square kilometer area, comprising 94 rare and endangered species. The mangrove ecosystem is a dynamic ecosystem which provides flourishing flora and fauna. About 28 species of mammals, 14 species of amphibians, 42 species of reptiles, 285 species of birds can be witnessed in Bhitarkanika. More than 300 plant species have also been enumerated here. The mudflats and wetlands of Bhitarkanika are suitable living ground for the crocodiles. Bhitarkanika has one of the largest populations of endangered saltwater crocodile in India. Nearly 1,671 saltwater crocodiles inhabits its rivers and creeks. Some of them are reportedly 23 feet long, making Bhitarkanika Park an appropriate habitat for large individuals. Bhitarkanika also serves as a breeding ground for the crocodiles. A crocodile rearing center has been set up here at Dangamal. Around 3,000 saltwater crocodiles were born during 2014 annual breeding and nesting season, as per the officials. Bhitarkanika also holds one of the unique wonders of nature, the Bogogahana, where once in a year about 1,20,000 migratory birds from abroad arrive for wintering and about 80,000 resident birds from different parts of India come for nesting during monsoon season. It has been noticed that about 17 species among them are rare and endangered. They stay the entire season and fly away with their offsprings, bidding goodbye to the place for a year. About 166 species of birds can also be seen at the neighboring beach of Gahirmatha, where migratory birds like pelican, Siberian duck and seagulls frolic frequently. The congenial habitat of Bhitarkanika, coupled with microclimatic conditions, enable to harbor high magnitude of flora and fauna diversity. The lush green mangrove forests, the energy-emitting open blue sky, basking crocs on the mudflats of the creeks, murmuring birds in the branches of mangroves are all the glorious scenes visitors of Bhitarkanika strive to see. A boat ride between the creeks here offers its visitors a rare opportunity to witness one of the greatest biodiversities in the world. Spotted deers, wild boars, crocodiles, 7 species of kingfishers